hello to my awesome and amazing Holistic Life community. I'm Laura Dillon, the founder of this healing center, and I wanted to come on today to talk about what inspired me to open up this center, a little bit about my story and how I came to be in this holistic healing world, and then to talk about some of the awesome practitioners that are networked with our community here and the really cool services that we provide. We're networked with 12 partners that we're all really, really passionate about what we do. We all have our own niches and what we focus on and how we help people. And it's usually because of some of our own things that we've struggled with. So a little bit about my story. So I was in the corporate world for most of my career in my life. I worked in various roles in accounting and finance and analytics, and I worked for some amazing corporations such as Deloitte and Touche and Converse and Nike and Franklin Templeton, and I had a much different career than what I'm doing now. But in 2017, the pressure and stress of being in that type of environment, as well as being married and having 3 kids and a dog, just started to take its toll on me mentally and physically. I was 35 pounds heavier. I was having 4 to 5 panic attacks every day. And for anyone that struggles with panic attacks, it can be so debilitating. You start to live in fear of just having a panic attack and what situations you might be in when you have that. I also struggled with depression and anxiety my whole life, and I was on antidepressant medication for over 20 years. So in 2017, I left and started on my own healing journey. And at the same time, 2 of my daughters got accepted into this holistic allergy program. And it took them 3 years to go through that, but they were able to overcome their severe food allergies to many things like milk, egg, peanuts, and tree nuts. And so that truly changed my life because it opened me up to the possibilities of how powerful our bodies are at innately healing. Like you think of when somebody breaks their arm, the body is actually the one healing it. They may have a cast on, but what's happening internally is the body innately knows how to heal. And so this really started me on my own healing journey. While the kids were in school, now that I had some time off, I started to take classes and I started to do stuff in person and meet different types of people that were into this holistic living and wellness world. And I got trained in various modalities. I got trained in nutritional therapy associates. I got trained in the emotion code and Reiki, which is a bunch of energy work. And it really just opened up my mindset to we're so much more than this physical body. And then I got trained in some shamanic stuff, which is really about working with the energy of earth and nature and animals. And I started just working with clients on some of these various techniques. And I don't practice the allergy release technique anymore because for me, it was always the energy work that really resonated with me and that came very easily to me. I was always a really sensitive person growing up, and I could feel and sense things that I didn't really always understand what they were. And so I really started to get into this energy work. And at about 18 months, I was working both on the allergy release stuff and on emotion code. And I looked at my client base, and I think I had 8 allergy release clients, and I had over 100 on the energy and emotion code. And I just knew that is what I needed to focus on. And so what type of people come to see me? What are my clients struggling with? So I tend to attract a lot of people that have similar things that I struggled with personally and that I've been able to overcome my depression. I no longer have my anxiety attacks. I've been able to change my diet, that type of stuff. So my clients typically struggle with depression, pretty severe anxiety, agoraphobias, a lot of phobias. I work with a lot of clients that have phobias, and my techniques and processes and my intuitive abilities are really powerful with helping people with their phobias. Most of my clients who have issues with phobias, I've been able to, on a scale of 1 to 10, if they were a 10, at least take it down to a 2 or 3, and sometimes completely eliminate it. It's pretty awesome. Definitely people who have panic attacks, that's a huge one with anxiety. And so I basically work with the energetic field, and we have this energetic body that goes out on either side about 5 feet. And when I'm working with somebody, I'm working with their energetic field. And I know it sounds crazy, but if you've ever been to an acupuncturist, that philosophy is based on traditional Chinese medicine. And basically, you have these meridians in your body that are these energetic pathways and how the energy flows. And the philosophy in traditional Chinese medicine is that all physical illness manifests first in the energetic body, and then it will manifest into the physical body when it's not dealt with, right? So you could think about maybe you're starting to have stomach issues or heart issues or migraine headaches, and you push it off and push it off. And the belief really in Eastern medicine is that it's something that has been pushed off and not dealt with, that's sitting in the energetic body. And the body is always trying to communicate with us. In the Western world, we look at these physical issues and these pains as negative. And I tend to see it as a different perspective, that it's the body trying to communicate with us, saying, hey, I need some help here. And so I'm able to help my clients. And the amazing thing is when my clients leave here, they're sleeping better. These blocks that they've had related to maybe relationships or, again, these childhood things that, when they get brought up, they get so triggered. The intensity of it just dissipates. It becomes less. So when a circumstance or an issue comes up that triggers that, it's not as strong as it used to, and so they can handle it better. What inspired me to open up Holistic Life Community? Honestly, it was really watching my girls transform in front of my eyes with their ability now to eat these foods that they were previously allergic to or had severe reactions to. And then at the same time, I was on my own healing journey, and I was able to overcome my depression issues, get off of my depression medication that I'd been on for over 20 years, and overcome my panic attacks and lose my, weight that I had gained with all of the stress of work and being in the corporate world. And so I basically created this center as a resource for people that have really tried so many things and with little success. People's lives have been shifted and really transformed in working with a lot of our practitioners here. And we're really passionate about what we do. There's 12 of us that are networked with this Holistic Life Community, and we have massage therapists, herbalists, coaches, people that do NLP, hypnotherapy. We have spiritual healers, people that do artwork for healing, tons of different artwork and soul readings, and psychic mediums and energy healers. And we are just an amazing network and group of people that really love what we do, and we love helping people.